Hey guys, my name's Zoe and today I'm going to be going through 10 fun things we can do before patch 9.1 comes out. If you're like me and the sun burns your skin too, getting a real hobby isn't a viable alternative, so I've compiled some interesting things to do in game to keep you preoccupied which you might not have thought of. So the first thing to do is think about picking up another type of content. If you're aiming for 1.8k in PvP, try ahead of the curve. If you're timing your plus 10s, try some rated Battlegrounds. There are lots of different goals we can set ourselves depending on how much time we have and how hard we want to go. For some of you, getting cutting edge might be in sight before 9.1. Getting Keystone Master is an awesome goal to work for if you've got some friends with the same goals in mind. Getting ahead of the curve doesn't even require a guild, so if you want something to do, branch out, try things you've not done before. I'm really enjoying rated Battlegrounds right now, even though I've just started learning. If you've already achieved your PvP or PvE goals you've set yourself, you might want to explore a different Covenant. Some Covenant abilities are fairly close in value, and you can always return to your Covenant if you don't enjoy your new one, but a new aesthetic and scenery might be a welcome change. This will give you access to new mounts, transmogs and battle pets, as well as lots of new activities within the new Covenant, so don't be afraid to switch it up. If you don't fancy switching Covenants, there are still plenty of things to do within your chosen Covenant, including the Covenant-specific events. This is the Queen's Conservatory for Night Fae, the Abominable Stitching for Necrolord, the Ember Court for Venthia, and the Path of Ascension for Kyrians. The Conservatory is very passive experience, but the others will definitely keep you busy. The Path of Ascension requires you collect materials in each zone to craft items to help your soulbinds in battle. You play as a Kyrian soulbind to fight enemies in an arena and win various cool items as you progress. There are also little achievements for extra mounts and pets. The Ember Court is a mini-game where you host a party for significant characters in Shadowlands. They have different preferences that you need to cater for. Once the event is started, you need to do tasks around the place to earn better rewards at the end of the timer. Definitely give this a go if you haven't. It's really interesting and there are so many working parts, so do a bit of reading before you go. The Queen's Conservatory is a seed garden where you grow souls for crafting materials. It can also give you nice rewards depending on your combinations of seeds/catalysts, so make sure you're planting the right stuff. The Abominable Stitching is a mini-game where you craft your own abominations to assist you around the Shadowlands. You might have seen these big guys wearing top hats. You can be really creative here, so definitely give this a go if you're a Maldraxian. If you're already a master of your Covenant-specific minigames, you might want to fill your time by working on the many mounts introduced in the Shadowlands. This includes Blanche's Reins, the Shimmer Mist Runner, Gorespine, the Loyal Gorger. I could go on. Some of these are easier to obtain than others, but I'm sure with some perseverance you could work your way through a decent amount of these by the time 9.1 hits. If mounts aren't your thing, there are always reputations outside the 4 Covenant reps to get. These are the Avowed, a group of Venthia next to Halls of Atonement that give awesome rewards to all who dare to grind the Sinstones. Marmaris, the giant fungi in the centre of Ardenweald, who has some strange yet fun dailies. The Court of Night, a fairy troop near Hibernal Hollow, can give you some awesome Night Fae items even if you're not Night Fae. There are also Stitch Masters, which are closely linked to the Abomination Stitching. Unfortunately, if the rep doesn't show up in your rep page, it won't count towards your rep achievement, but these are some fun reps to keep you going. Next, we could look at doing our Glory of the Dungeon Hero or Glory of the Nathria Rager, which are dungeon and raid achievements rewarding you with 2 rather awesome looking mounts. I've done a guide on the Dungeon Hero. It was really fun to get busy and do this. It took me just 2 evenings to finish the Dungeon Hero, but with the right group, it could be squeezed into one long evening. Do check out the guide if you want to speed through it. I've not done the Nathria Raider yet, but I will be getting around to doing it, and I'll make a guide for you guys so you won't have to struggle at all. Another thing keeping me busy is going back and finishing off old transmog sets, mounts and reputations I was halfway through before launch. I'm super close to my Molten Front achievement, so I'll have my Fiery Hippogriff soon. Right now, all raids before Legion are totally soloable, and if you have 1 or 2 friends, Legion content is pretty easy too. If you're Billy No Mates like me, you'll find plenty of others in the Legacy Raid Finder in-game. Here's one that can be really important to your next patch: leveling up your alts or re-rolling. If you felt your class isn't what you wanted it to be, or you feel you've been eyeing up the playstyle of your friends as they blast through keystones like it's set to heroic, then it might be time to level up a different class. Chromie's leveling system has helped add some enjoyment to leveling once again, and the Threads of Fate give you some diversity for your path from 50 to 60. We've been releasing lots of guides on different specs, so if you're unsure what you want to try, just dust off that axe, pick up your robes, or slip into those leather chaps and get your forgotten characters back into action. Another avenue you might not have thought about is pet battles. Yes, pet battles. I know a lot of players which haven't really tried playing around, myself included, but this is a potential enjoyment which slows down the gameplay pace and allows you to get creative with your Pokemon strategy. I mean, pet battle strategy. There are plenty of awesome pets to collect and lots of achievements to be had. There are also little scenarios you can enter like dungeons but for your tiny friends, so if you've not tried it yet, now might be the time. Lastly, my favourite waste of time, the waste of time. No, I'm kidding, kind of. So, every expansion, Blizzard releases secret items hidden along a dark path of twisting riddles and puzzles. Luckily, the brainiest of players use a Discord to note down every suspicious-looking blade of grass or shifty gnome, so that together they piece together the secret no man or woman could do alone. Some of these puzzles include the Waste of Time, Baal the Cute Demon Goat, the Fathom Dweller, the Hive Mind, and my personal favourite, the Lucid Nightmare. Oh, what a nightmare that mount was. I've linked a page in the description so you can find written guides to all the secrets. It's a load of fun doing these and seeing the work that was put in to discover all these insane riddles. Big props to everyone involved in discovering these. They're working on the Shadowlands secrets right this moment, so if you want to get involved, head to WoW Secret Finding Discord if you have any ideas or are privy to a good mystery. That is all the activities I could think of. If you have any other great ideas, please post them in the comments. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe to help the channel out. I'll be making more videos and guides in the near future. Take care, everyone.